Hello, welcome to my channel. I am Maricita Colours in English. Hola, bienvenidos a mi canal. Soy Maricita Colours en inglés. Today I made a shawl, a scarf, look a scarf with a nice, beautiful fantasy stitch that I use in my headband Ykita. You always must to make a pattern for to know the centimeters or inches that you need for make your shawl or scarf. This shawl or scarf is from wide 24 centimeters. This is the yarn of the beginning, so this is the front of my work. When the yarn of the beginning is in the right, this is the front. I will close into our scarf, and after this I will sew with the big needle. Here from long, my scarf has 51 centimeters. I will sew with the big needle. You can compare with a bunny hat or one headband. It's the same width for the neck. You don't have to make exactly because the threads are a little stretch. I will try to sew for that the borders are the same when we sew our scarf. I use a thick yarn. If you have a tiny yarn, you can make in 2 times double yarn. For that is like my yarn, the thick yarn. But you can make with all the yarns. If you want, you can make with tiny yarn or with the thick yarn. You always must to make the pattern for compare the size that you prefer, because every hook and every yarn make different the size of our threads. We will need one scissors and the big needle. I will use this thick yarn. The base always is 18 chains. If you want bigger, 18 plus 6. Bigger, 24 plus 6. Bigger, 30 plus 6. And like this. My loop scarf has 36 stitches, 36 puntos. Here I will make the pattern with a thick yarn and my hook number 6 millimeters that is the same that I use in my loop scarf. So, welcome to my channel. I am Maricita Colours in English. We begin. Empezamos. I will start to make 18 chains, 18 cadenetas. So, my pattern will be with 18 chains. 16, 17, and 18 chains. Now I will insert the hook in the 4th chain. In the 4th chain, I will make one double crochet. Double crochet en español, punto alto or vareta. This is the famous double crochet. The chains of the beginning is like one double crochet too. In the next stitch, I will make one double crochet. And in the next, I will make one double crochet again. So it's 3 double crochet. Now I will make 3 chains, 3 cadenetas. And now, where is the last double crochet, I will make one single crochet, un medio punto en español. Medio punto, punto medio, or punto bajo. Now, in the next 4 chain, I will repeat the 3 double crochet. 1, and in the next, another double crochet. Another double crochet, la segunda vareta, and the third double crochet in the next stitch. Now I must to make the 3 chains, 3 cadenetas. And again the single crochet in the same place of the last double crochet. How is the single crochet? We insert the hook, we bring one, look, we have 2, and we pass the yarn for the 2 loops. So now I have 2 fantasy stitches. And again, in the next 4 stitches, I will repeat the 3 double crochet, 1 in every stitch. In the next 1 double crochet, and in the next I must to make the 3rd double crochet, la tercera vareta. And now always after the 3 double crochet, we make the 3 chains. And the single crochet where is the last double crochet. And ready. We finish our first row. Here I have 18 chains and look the white. I will show you how you must to calculate. By example, you want to make this white. So with my pattern, you must to make your pattern for this for compare. And here I can see that I have 1 time my pattern and 2 fantasy stitch more will be the same size of my scarf. So I must to make 5 fantasy stitch. Every fantasy stitch is 6. So 5 fantasy stitch for 6 stitches is 30 chains in the beginning. So always you must to compare like this. Now for make the second row, la segunda hilera, I will make 3 chains, 3 cadenetas. And now we turn the crochet work. Volteamos el tejido. Where is the yarn of the beginning? In the right, this is our front of our work. Where we made the 3 double crochet, where we find this arc, we make inside of this arc the 3 double crochet. We must to repeat all the stitches. This is all the work in our scarf. After the 3 double crochet, don't forget to make the 3 chains. And the single crochet in the same arc, and we make the single crochet and ready. If in the beginning I have 3 fantasy stitch, in every row I must to have these 3 fantasy stitch for that my work is uniform. Now I pass this double crochet and I must to find the arc where is the chains that we make in the previous row. So for this is always important to make the chains after the 3 double crochet. You must to recognize where are these chains. And here we repeat and we make the 3 double crochet. Repetimos las 3 varetas. We repeat, repetimos en español. And again the 3 chains. These 3 chains is where we will make in the next row our 3 double crochet. And after the 3 chains, our single crochet. And here we have 2 fantasy stitches. Again, nuevamente, we find the arc where is the chains. Look, you must recognize. And we repeat the stitches. This is all the work. If you make with tiny yarn, you must to use tiny hook. And you always must to see if your thread is softly or is strong. Depend of this that you change your hook, because every hook make different size over threads. After the 3 double crochet, the 3 chains and the single crochet in the same arc, en el mismo arco. Arc, arco en español. So here I have the 3 fantasy stitch. These chains is where we make in the next row the double crochet. And here 3 chains and we turn the crochet work. 3 cadenetas y volteamos el tejido. Here is the first arc and I repeat the 3 double crochet, 3 chains and the single crochet. This scarf you can make long like the normal scarf, and you can make for summer or you can make for winter like these two. In the same arc, after the 3 chains, we make the single crochet. We must recognize the next arc where is the chains, and we make the 3 double crochet, the 3 chains and the single crochet. 3 varetas, 3 cadenetas y un medio punto en español. Hook, aguja o ganchillo en español. Yarn, hilo. We make the single crochet. And we must recognize the arc where is the chains, and we make the 3 double crochet. Las 3 varetas. Now the 3 chains, 3 cadenetas, and the single crochet in the same arc. And we have the 3 fantasy stitch. Again, for start another row, we make always the 3 chains. And here again the 3 double crochet, and we repeat. And only we must to make the long that we prefer. If you want to make the normal long, scarf, you only must to make 1.60 m approximately, or 52 centimeters if you want a loop scarf. I use this thick yarn, is wool, lana en español. Here I will show you in my thread. After the 3 double crochet, I make the 3 chains and the single crochet in the same arc. I make my scarf, I use the 6 millimeters hook too. I have 6 fantasy stitches. 6 for 6 is 36 chains in the beginning. Now I will close and I will sew my scarf. I pass again the yarn and I let some centimeters for sew our scarf. Scarf, bufanda or chalina en español. Bufanda cuello. Loop scarf, bufanda cuello. Chalina is for us more the long scarf. Now I can join front with front, but you can make in both sides because this sew, it will be, you don't notice this sew. So now with the big needle, aguja punta roma, I will start to sew. Sew, cosemos en español. Coser, to sew, coser. We sew o cosemos. I must try to make my scarf front in front with the same stitches, fantasy stitches. For that, our sew don't move because the threads sometimes move a little when we sew. So always you must to check where are the fantasy stitches. So front in front, I pass the yarn and I pass the needle inside of every stitch of the borders. With this sew, you can make for the reverse or for the front of our work. You won't notice the sew. No te vas a dar cuenta de la costura. Sew, costura, tú en español. So I want to invite you to subscribe here in my channel, Maricita Colours in English. It's total free. And if you like this video, you can give one like and share in your YouTube. And you can find me in Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. So with this shoe, I try to enter in every stitch from in front and look for the front looks good, and here for the reverse is okay too. You can use for the both sides. Only you must to make to see front in front, for that our fantasy stitch are in the same place, front in front. We have the same stitches in the beginning and at the end of our scarf. Tenemos los mismos puntos al comienzo y al final de nuestra bufanda. This is the borders in the lateral of our shawl, and you must to make that are similar. So here only I will finish to sew our yarn. I pass always one loop over my needle, for that my sew is super secure, super segura en español. Look how I lost the yarn inside of my thread. Here I can pass and I can cut my yarn and ready. My yarn is super secure. Now I turn in the front and you can see that you can sew in both sides. And ready. We have now our beautiful loop scarf, bufanda cuello en español. You can make for all the age. And always you must to try to compare with a belly hat or headband. Okay, muchas gracias and we see us in my next tutorial. Ciao, ciao.